Hey everyone, welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum Rebirth mod. So, last episode, we beat Tristan relatively easily. He had Big Insect and Electric Snake. We also tried battling Duke, but I made the game crash, so we have to battle him again. And he also had, like, Skull Stalker and Claw Reacher, which were like pretty interesting. Mega Thunderball and Kaminari Koza and Kuribo. So he had some interesting monsters. But it's quite clear that we're going to be at a major disadvantage if we don't move first. So I'm hoping we get to go first. That'll help a lot. To be honest, another thing I wonder about is the fact that, maybe there's like certain monsters that they can sometimes have, right? Alright, now we get to go first. That's a big help. That being said, he starts now at like this spot instead of the other one. I'm gonna assume they're always gonna have the same one. But who knows really, right? So Claw Reacher, Kuribo, Mega Thunderball, Skull Stalker, and Kaminari Kozo. So looking at how everyone moves, it's definitely a worse spot for him to be at. Claw Reacher can like still like do its thing over here somewhat, I guess. But considering we go first, I'm gonna probably still bring like the same monsters over here, because I just think that is it's a good selection of monsters in my opinion. Okay. I also like these are the guys I want to get levels so that they can evolve, right? I think that makes sense. So honestly, the symbol can kind of stay in the same spot. Although this isn't even the worst. This is not a terrible spot for the symbol too. Thinking about it, but I think I'm actually gonna place Mushroom Man over there, with the idea of being able to move it in straight away, blocking Claw Reacher. But we're gonna get a turn more now to do our stuff, thanks to going first. Which I think this might be the map where that's the absolute most important. Let's open you up straight away so you can block when necessary. Like, I wouldn't really say that the wood or water monsters particularly have a great AP plus stat. And they tend to all have like decently high AP stats. They're at least not super cheap, I'd say. But hey, at least we got 4 of these guys immediately unlocked. Also, yeah, that free attack movement is quite nice, but we're probably putting whatchamacallit susceptible to that. So we're probably going to be dealing with a lot of unused monsters, which you can't reach us there. Ha! Claw Reacher cannot reach us. Funny pun. There might be some merit putting you there. I think you can't reach, and you can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh yeah, I mean you can get hit by a lot more guys than I initially thought, but as opposed to Karibo, who can go over there. I think Mega Thunderball is going to be able to hit Mushroom Man regardless, but I think I'm going to just go for the kill on Claw Reacher. Standing over here, I believe, just blocks Karibo and does not put you in danger with this guy because an attack pattern allows him to hit this, but like not over here. And you go forward 1. So yeah, they're probably gonna throw down at yeah, Mushroom Man. I might have fucked up. Okay, well, thank the Lord that Mushroom Man has a model. I think it was the Skull Stalker that didn't have a model. It is a shame to lose Mushroom Man here, though. So yeah, 4v4. Just safe state, just in case, right? Like usually in this in these games, I don't really safe state like at all, but like this is a safe state purely for the sake of the game potentially crashing, right? Alright. So 111. We're the only one that can even hit the skull guy. Technically you two would not be able to. So, one of these two ways would result in Karibo not hitting Root Water. I think we do this. Get rid of you. This probably means Mega Thunderball will move over here, which will allow us to probably kill it with Psychic Capital turn afterwards, and then we'll target you afterwards. Okay, he does that instead. We can show this animation off though. Let's see. Mushroom Man's dead. We don't really have to worry about Stalker when it comes to crashing the game.
This duel quickly.
Alright, you're over there. Right. So 111 together with 124 is enough to kill. Who do you want to give the kill to is the question, though. Good to Root Water. Alright, nice. So that's just the Kariba who we've been essentially blocking at every single turn. But we might be able to get like a simple kill out of this. Even though that would mean that we miss out on Kariba. It depends. The experience would just be really good, that's the main thing, but... Okay, well he's going that way. Water is not at full health. $400 is a lot, though. 400 is just a lot to stall out. I don't know. I think I'm not gonna bother. I think I'm just gonna go for a kill on Kariba. But yeah, it was a pretty quick and simple win over Duke, who can be quite tricky, honestly. Like the map's just so close together that like it's really hard to not just get like direct conflict with like both of your full armies going after each other. So it's very hard to beat this level without like losing a single piece. Even if we're not really doing an Iron Man, it's still like you're kind of looking at ways that you can potentially maximize experience. If you try hard enough in the previous 2 matches, you can very much get symbol kills, but like on this one it's pretty hard. Unless you play like super aggressively. So Cloud Reacher was level 2, so they are gonna, I think, slowly level the opponent's monsters up, which I like. I like that, generally speaking. So this guy only costs 33 MP, which is very cheap. His stats are like okay, right? As opposed to Soulstalker, who honestly is like not too bad. Like looking into this of the perspective of if you're using a Dark or Thunder symbol, these guys seem like they can do some decent damage. Although in the wood run, there really is no reason to run any dark monsters. But like for the most part, there's not a whole lot of reason to go out of the symbols to elements. So Thea uses light monsters. Interesting. Well, let's see what she's got. I mean, I'm assuming she's probably using cutesy little monsters, right? Like Happy Lover and such. And like whatever like unused monsters he could find. T. Come on and bring it, T. Sure, let's go first. You can at least see what she's got. Presumably light and earth monsters, but light. Alright, a full light team. You don't really see that too often, but that's probably for the reason that like bringing thunder monsters would like really debilitate this team. Hoshigan, Mystical Elf, probably your ace. Weather Control, Happy Lover, twice, and a Petite Angel. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I kind of guessed right what she was gonna go for. Mystical Elf is pretty strong for this point in the game, though. I will say that much. Alright, I'd like to go to my army selection now. So, I don't think this is the map for you, Creepo buddy. You can bring 6 monsters. So, first of all, let's just bring these 3. How close are you to another level? Relatively close. I think we'll bring a big insect and Hercules beetle, and we'll finish this off with... Well, the electric snake doesn't seem too bad. He's like, I think our only thunder monster. Yeah, sure. You know, haven't seen at all Steel Scorpion. I'm assuming he probably got replaced then. Usually Steel Scorpion is kind of like an omnipresence within the early game of Capsule Monster, together with like Kuribo. But I'll say this, Hercules Beetle is just really good. Alright. I think we'll just start off with this, right? Like I said, there's no monster that give like a real substantial amount of AP. There's also not really... We're not really scrambling to go quickly. Also, in terms of like unused monsters, I believe Hoshigan and Weather Control are unused. I do like the fact that Big Insect has a piece model. Same goes for Electric Snake. I also find it interesting that it does seem like so far Skull Stalker has been the only monster that doesn't have at least like a damage cap or a damage animation. And the game doesn't seem to glitch out when an unused monster gets attacked. If it has a model, right? Like, it seems like there are a lot of hidden animations or lost animations for, you know, a big insect or a mushroom man to get hit. But on the flip side, like, there's obviously not an animation from them attacking, but the game also can't handle it that well. But it seems like there are some monsters that don't have an getting attacked animation either, and that is when the game kind of glitches out. Let's look, you have like... You're a little slower, so we'll bring you in. Yeah, I hadn't looked at the stats of these guys though. But she split her army up into two, which is usually not a very smart idea. Push again, 100 attack, 44 defense, 200 HP. She is Harpy Lady, is Mystical Elf changed? Yes, she is. Odd. I think she used to have free movement, so she's been slightly nerfed. Petite Angel, I think, is changed from free movement and one attack to... It's a different pattern. Used to attack one straight and then I think had free movement, so... Yeah, we can question if it's better or not. Let's see, you have... yeah, I don't even really know how to describe that movement option. But, like, all these guys have essentially no attack. So what, you know, 1, 2, 3, hit there, 1, 2. So if we move you back 1, you forward 2, you can go 1, 2, 3, and they should be fine, at least for this turn. Get our own army a bit closer before engaging, because they will just kind of throw them away. So let's see. Between you two, you have about 158. You have 144. Alright, well that's unfortunate. You can still not hit anyone. Same goes for you. Figure if we want to focus in on probably we can finish off one of them, it seems, but not the other. We also should not be in the range of that dude or that one. Alright, I think in general we've seen everyone's attack animations more or less today in this episode, so I feel less of a need to show them. So we can either go for the kill on you, or we can damage you and probably finish off with one or the other. You do about 80 damage to that one. Following you, probably not doing enough. 85, no. So, I mean, we can still put you there, finish that one off. Probably still better than not finishing any of them off. I mean, these guys don't have the highest attack side anyways, so. Alright, over there we are not in range. Alright, we end turn. Yeah, to double up on my boy Big Insect. But Big Insect is a big boy and can take hits. Yeah, the light monsters still obviously seem to lack any sort of attacking prowess. And I mean, in turn, they really don't get enough defense. Like, let's be real. It's 12 o'clock. Time for Christmas. Alright, what do we do? So, like, you can kind of just, we can go after you, but, like, it's a question of what's maybe, like, the best strategy here. I've got an idea, at least when we do a Psychic Kappa. How much health do you have? About 80? Yeah, seems like we're gonna have to either. I want to give the kill, obviously, if we can, to maybe Psychic Kappa or Petite Moth, but first thing is, I think this is a logical move. Oh no! Sure. We might have put ourselves in Petite Angel's range, though. Nope, we have not. Haha. And we big insected here. Yeah, now we can get the kill on either Psychic Kappa or Petite Moth. If it's enough. Well, I mean, it'll be enough for Psychic Kappa. Question is if it's going to be enough for Petite Moth. It is, but I think we'll give the kill to Psychic Kappa because, like, well, I mean, he's still 71 away, but it's still like 1 level away as opposed to 4. Like, it's gonna be, I don't know, it seems like it's gonna be pretty hard to get Psychic Kappa or Root Water up to their respective levels in the Weevil battle. Even if we fight Weevil as the last opponent, I think it's going to be quite hard. 49, wow, that's like nothing. So this is probably not going to do a whole lot in return either, but it's going to do way more. I don't like... I could do that, or yeah, this is also fine. But also apparently not really that much to worry about. Because they barely do any damage. You know, if I think back, I remember he usually tended to be more like super defense, super bulk, and High Tech Yojin was more of the offensive. I think we have... There's probably better to get Root Water evolved. You know, if we decide of the two. $88. Shoulda. Alright, I mean that's a mistake. I mean, with 95 attack. I'm just gonna allow it to live. Still, unfortunately, 83 away. You know, looking back, considering Wood's more of an offensive symbol than a defensive one, we might just be better off getting the kill for Root Water. Although there may have been a way that we could have gone for the symbol, realistically, but what's done is done. No one dies. We should get at least a decent chunk of end game experience from it. 20 XP there. Yeah, like looking back, I don't know how easy this is gonna be to get them to that golden level, so to speak. But Rootwater's level 3, so like, you know what? I think another thing is in like Area 2, we're just gonna get experience a lot quicker. Let's get, yeah, one of these two maybe. Let's get Weather Report because, like, why not? It's like a trinket in a sense, right? Although I do wonder. So yeah, that is also Thea defeated. So yeah, today we beat both Duke and Taylor. Really? Duke and Thea. And well, we've got Grandpa left, who's got an Earth symbol, which might be difficult. That might be a difficult battle. But we'll find that out in the next one. So, you know, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out. But most importantly, I hope you all have a wonderful day. See you all in the next one. Goodbye.